It's Saturday evening. It's time for some comedy sports. Please welcome to the field, Braun Edge.
Hello and welcome to Comedy Sports. Lovely to see you all this evening. Thank you for joining us for some competitive improvisation. Today we've got two very fun teams. We've got Manchester Comedy Sports and versus Comedy Sports Los Angeles. Los Angeles, I think it's apparently it's a very lovely warm day, they told us, which means they probably would rather be outside. But then who wouldn't rather be outside at the moment? So yes, welcome. If you've not seen Comedy Sports before, it is two teams. We've got the red team, we've got the blue team. They're going to be competing for points. The points make, for laughs. The laughs make points. The points make a winner and a loser. And you get to decide who wins and who loses. Now, this is a family-friendly show. So while you're chatting in the chat, do bear that in mind. Let's just see who we've got in our chat here. We've got Terrell there. Hello, Grant. Hi, Sean. We've got Siobhan there as well. Give us a shout in the chat and say hi, because we need you to chat in the chat. If you don't chat in the chat, we have no suggestions, and then we can't do much. It's just weird. It's just us staring at each other through Zoom. What's happening here? Howdy from Tess. Is that in a tea or a mug or a glass? Oh, I talk about tea. I see. That's my own fault. Hi, Nico. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, so let's just get started. I think you're warmed up enough by saying hello a few people. Felix, get our teams out here. Over to you.
From Manchester in the red team, we have Chris Tavener and the captain Lucas Kirkby. From LA, the blue team are Paige Tierney and Evan Asher.
Evan, were you not ready? Oh dear, Evan wasn't ready. It's okay, everyone. We'll wait for Evan to be ready. Ready now. Nice to see you both, and nice to see you, Lucas and Chris. I just want to say to people watching, don't worry about Felix. We don't know why he looks like that today, but he does. Hi Rob, hi Martina, hi Joe. Thanks for joining us as well in the chat there. So both teams, nice to see you. Blue team captain Paige, how are you today?
I'm excellent. I have a child that might go to sleep at some point.
Oh, because we're boring?
No, because she needs a nap. She's one. It's gotta happen.
That's all right then. That's good. Lucas, how are you doing today?
I'm all right, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. Good. Now we've got that out of the way. We're gonna choose which team chooses the first game. We're gonna do that by coin toss. We're not gonna use an actual coin though, because that's boring, and frankly that would be really complicated through this setup. So I'm gonna challenge both teams to bring something into the screen as quickly as possible that I ask for, and the best or the most interesting version of this will win. So I want you to find something that is your team color, so blue or red. Bring it into the screen and tell us what it is, and go. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I mean, blue's winning so far just because I don't know what that is. Oh. All right, let's go around. Let's see, Lucas. What's that?
It's a bin.
Yeah, it's a bin. That's not going to win. What's that?
Me?
Yeah.
All right, it is a book, Bron. You know, a book.
That's rubbish as well.
What?
Evan, what's this?
Well, as you can see, it's a little buddy, and he's also an egg slicer. He's your friend.
Ah, that's good. I like that. But Paige's is the most fascinating. So, yeah, what is that?
It's a self-massager.
That is winning. That wins. And double one.
Can I just say my bin also doubles up as a self-massager?
Can you show us how that works?
Yeah. You put your arm in and then you go, ooh, that's nice.
No. So blue team, you won the opening coin toss there. What head-to-head would you like to start this whole match off with?
Let's start off with the blues.
Great, that makes sense. Okay, great. So who on your team's going to start off, blue team?
Take it, Evan.
There we
Okay.
go. Evan's going to start. And red team, who's going to start?
Well, because Chris used to actually be a blues singer, I'm going to put him in first.
No
Wow.
pressure then. Okay, so what I need from our chat, I need problems you might have. Things, and by that, I mean, not necessarily problems you actually have, because we're not therapists or doctors. We can't solve those problems. But things like, for example, we've had recently, I mean, obviously this is probably a problem that a lot of people have, but toilet paper has run out and you can't get any more. There's a problem. Hopefully that's been fixed in most of your areas now. It's for most of your areas. Lucy's saying start late. Daisy unplugged the TV. Oh dear. I mean, we've started now. We can't.
Daisy is always doing that. That's a very Daisy thing.
It's so Daisy.
So Daisy.
Oh, Joe's suggestion's pretty good. These very to the point, Andrew. Great. These are all great. Keep them coming because we're going to use quite a few of these in this game. Felix, you're going to keep track of who wins each round, correct?
I absolutely am, yes.
Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to start off with a broken sewing machine from Lucy. So we'll start off with Chris, red team. Broken sewing machine. Off. Oh, I'm not actually explaining the game. They're going to rhyme. If they don't rhyme, then they lose. That's the whole game.
Okay.
Chris, off you go.
I woke up this morning. My sewing machine won't work.
I left it with my brother. He's always such a jerk.
And then he started dancing. He started to twerk.
And I looked behind me and said, why do you always have to lurk?
I said to him, you're such a berk.
And then I went to the dictionary to look up what that is because I don't know what that word means.
It's basically a jerk, but it's the British version. Okay, so that's to the red team. Well done. Welcome, Paige. Let's go back to our list here. Oh dear, I hope this didn't actually happen, Grant, in a Rod Hull-esque sad way. The suggestion is fell off the roof. And Paige, you're going to start us off with fell off the roof. Off you go.
I was working up top and I fell right off.
And people around me, they began to scoff.
They all looked at me and assumed I was a toff.
And then they shared their coffee biscuits. You know, Biscoff.
And then they were...
I feel like we're just being mean. Funnily enough, though, my biscuit of choice is the biscuit because they're vegan, accidentally vegan. So let's go back. So let's get Evan back. Thank you, Paige. And let's see. We've got from Rob. I feel like a lot of people will be feeling this right now. So let's do this. Evan means business now. Are you ready, Chris?
Oh, I'll see.
You've been in for a couple of rounds, actually. Let's get Lucas in.
Okay.
All right. So, Evan, you're going to start this time, I think, with you've got too much time on your hands.
Too much time on my hands, okay.
Yeah, off you go.
I woke up this morning. My whole day was free.
I thought what to do. It's only 3.
So I opened a window to take a look-see.
And then I sat on the toilet, even though I'd finished my wee.
I'm going to just tweet there because that's gross. And we all knew where it was going, Lucas. So let's switch Chris back in. It was a mistake to bring you in. Apologize, everyone. Evan, you can stay there, though. Let's go back to the list. Wow, that's intense. Let's try being a cat and having people invading your space more than usual recently. No, my cats are feeling that. Oh my goodness, Chris.
Yes.
Stepping it up.
Yes.
Wow.
Hey, get the accordion.
You'd better actually play a riff.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Chris, so that's yours. Did you get this suggestion or are you too busy showing off?
Something about cats. Tell me again.
Cats getting stressed out because too many people are invading their space.
Okay.
All right, Chris, you're going to start us off. Off you go.
I woke up this morning. The cats were stressed.
I thought, no. How we get out of this mess?
And then I said,
No, it's too many. It's too much of a riff. I've muted him. We'll do one more round, I think. Let's get Lucas back. We'll give him another chance to redeem himself. Oh my goodness! Now we've got a keyboard. This is madness. I'm gonna get my harmonica out in a minute. Okay, let's see. Oh no, I feel like this has become a vent in the chat. Everyone's got a lot of things they wanted to get out. Let's see. Extra points for the instruments. I would, but they've all got really good instruments, so it'd just be. I'll go with "Ran Out of Doritos," which was from Joe there. "Ran Out of Doritos." And I'll let the Americans start because I feel like that's a very American.
We're experts, yeah.
So Evan, off you go.
I woke up this morning, reached over for a snack.
But then I noticed Doritos I did lack.
So I put on my shirt and I put on some slacks.
But then I went to the supermarket. There was none even in the back.
So I went crazy, feeling like I was under attack.
And then I said, oh, this is a load of smack.
No. Okay, I will call it there. Well done, both teams. I was impressed with the amount of instruments. I'm just wondering if Paige had something ready for us. Yes, there we go. What was that? Is that a xylophone? Or a glockenspiel? Which one's the xylophone? Which one's the glockenspiel? I can't remember.
Glockenspiel is wooden.
That's it. That's a xylophone. There we go. All right, then. That was pretty good. Felix, though, over to you. What were the scores at the end of that round?
At the end of that round, the scores are 2 to the red team and 3 to the blue team.
Oh.
Fantastic. Well done, Los Angeles. So you won that round, Captain Paige. Would you like to play or pass at this point? You can have a rest or you can play the next game.
You know what? I'd love to have a rest.
Okay, great. You go and have a rest. Red team, then you get to play. What would you like to play?
Well, we thoroughly enjoyed singing the blues, so we're going to keep going and we're going to play Sing It.
Okay, great. Do you want to just check that setup is working?
Yes.
We needed for that. You can figure that out while I go back to our chat. So for this suggestion, we need the suggestion of a title for a musical that doesn't already exist. So obviously Cats already exist, so you can't suggest Cats. There's an example. So a title for a musical that doesn't already exist. Give us a title. They're going to make up this musical from scratch using Felix, who is going to be fed through to our players through technology. Felix, I'm so worried about your face.
No.
No.
Green is...
That's it. It thinks your face is green. Okay, we got some good titles. No, Andrew, that's sad. We're not doing. Wow. Nico's referring to a match from about 4 days ago there. Bronze glasses, a rainbow story. I don't have my rainbow glasses on today. I should have put them on. Oh, that's quite good, Helen. I do like that. I do like that Siobhan as well. And Terrell, there's a lot that could be done with that, I think. These are great. Keep them coming. I think we have to do this one that's coming from Antbear. Sprouts. That's your musical title. Red Team and Felix, are you ready for the game of Sing It?
Yes.
Fantastic. So at any point during this, when I hear a line I really like that could be the title of a song, I'm going to whistle, I'm going to say sing it, and then they're going to have to sing a song. So here we go. The musical, Sprouts.
It's never too early to put the sprouts on, David.
Well, we're not eating the roast dinner until tomorrow. Surely that's a bit overdoing it.
You've got to get them at the perfect crispiness for the taste buds.
Lucas, you've got to get it at the perfect, that was really long, perfect crispiness for the tastiness. Off you go.
You've got to get them at the perfect crispiness for the taste buds. You want to be remembering the amazing meal you had when you're washing up with the soap suds. That's why I put the sprouts on a month before they're due to be eaten. That's why in any competition, you as my opponent would be beaten.
Okay. Good song.
Well, yes, no, that is some very good advice. I'll put them on now. Now, have you asked everybody who's meant to be coming over? Auntie Marjorie, Uncle David, is everybody?
I forgot to invite Uncle David.
The Sprout King? You've not invited Uncle David?
Oh, I knew I'd forgotten something.
You are in trouble, mister.
You are in trouble, mister. Sing it.
Oh, let me tell you. You are in trouble. You are in strife. You are going to have to walk away from me, your wife. You are the worst. You are zero. To do with this, Sprouts, you ain't no hero.
I don't know what to say. Well, we could still invite him last minute.
No, it's too much. I'm packing my bags. I'm leaving you.
That's a bit of an overreaction.
You know what I feel about Sprouts and how important they are. That's why I put them in our wedding vows.
I wish you'd put other things in the wedding vows, like you'd be a bit more thoughtful about me.
What do you mean?
Sing it. What do you mean?
You've hurt me, Jonathan. What do you mean? I gave everything to you. What do you mean? On our wedding day, I promised you that if you did the Sprouts correctly, then I would treat you lovingly. But now I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that's the problem. You're always putting the onus on me. You always take. You never give. And
That sounds like a finale to me. You always take. You never give. Sing it.
Oh. You always take. You never give. How am I supposed to go on live when you're not even thinking about me? You always watch what you want on the TV. You always take, and I always give. How am I going to go on and live? You always going out, and you're always criticizing my Sprouts.
It's true. Well done, Red Team. Good work there.
Thank you.
A lot about Sprouts. Thank you very much, Felix, as well. Let me welcome back. Oh, by the way, remember that because you'll be voting in a bit, audience. Remember, welcome back, Paige, Captain Paige. What would you like? Do you now have to play? What would you like to play?
Genre replay.
Okay, fantastic. So what I need in the chat, while you set yourself up there, I need some genres, please. So, for example, like film genres, like film noir or comedy or theatre styles, I guess, as well. Like, I don't know, other ones, Shakespeare, maybe. I feel like I've just given them all away. Okay, we're already coming in. That's fantastic. So what the blue team are going to do while these are coming in, they're going to do a 1 minute scene. And then after that 1 minute, we're going to replay it in 3 different genres. So I'll disappear. I'm going to steal a suggestion from earlier on. I'm going to take Ashley Dobson's suggestion of The Big Dog, which was the title of a musical, I think. But now we're going to steal it for your 1 minute scene. So Blue, ready for a minute. The Big Dog.
Great.
Got it.
All right, you got a minute. Off you go.
Oh, it's just a puppy. Come on, baby. Can't we keep it?
No.
Baby.
No.
It's a way for us to try to have a family. Come on.
You want to have a family, but a dog? Dogs
Well,
are smelly and terrible.
my therapist tells me dogs are like starter children.
Well, let me see it then. Let me see this adorable, very small puppy. Oh,
Oh, it's growing.
oh,
Oh
but
my
it's
gosh.
so
Oh my
cute.
gosh.
Oh, honey? Honey?
Baby, I love you. I'm sorry, you were right.
Oh, no, I was wrong. He's perfect. Oh, gee.
Excellent work. That's a minute. Fantastic. Lovely dog mime. Okay, so we got loads of things in here that people would like to see. I think we'll start off with detective, please. So if you can do that as if it was a detective story of some sort. Over to you.
I heard you were the best detective in town.
At all the houses in all the world, you had to walk into mine with that mutt?
You know I wouldn't come back unless it was important. I've got this dog.
Do you even know anything about that mutt?
I don't, but you know, I've got a heart that can't stop loving. And I found it abandoned on the street. I'm not going to leave it. Look in this dog's eyes. You tell me you'd leave it.
I won't. You can't make me look into the eyes of a mutt.
Oh, yeah? Well, you weren't so tough when broke-nosed Belinky was chasing us.
You know better than to bring a broke-nosed Belinky into this. What's that dog doing? What are you doing, dog? What are you doing?
Oh my gosh. This dog's growing. Help me, Sam. Sam, oh my goodness. I need you to get to the bottom of why this dog keeps growing. Will you take the case, Sam?
I'll take the case, and I took it, but I never saw that dame again.
Great, nice. I like the accents as well. Okay, so next thing we will pick from here. Let's do. There's loads of really British suggestions that I'm not going to throw at you.
Give them to us.
Do you know? Do you know what a pantomime is?
Yeah.
It's not mime. It's not this.
A panto, right? Yeah.
A panto, yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, I know pants.
No, I'm going to give you something else.
I'll try anything. It's improv.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this then. I'd love you to do a British pantomime for us, please. A replay.
Do we do British accent? Is that happening?
Sure, I'd love you to. That'd be great. Off you go.
Good day, madame.
Continue.
I've brought along this puppy. As you can see, it's right here, about this shape and size. It's definitely right about this area of my...
One can just bring a puppy into a home. One has to be ready for a puppy. You've prepared nothing. Ooh.
Miss Fillybullets, I would have no more of your pishing and poshing of all of my ideas. It's about time we must become like the neighbors.
I can't believe you've brought the neighbors into this. We've spoken multiple times ad nauseum about them.
Chimney, that's not any way to talk about our next step in the relationship. Now, if you just, oh my goodness, what are we? My goodness. Oh, this dog is growing quite unmanageable.
It's a large stool.
Van Salabush.
It's behind you. Okay, thank you. Thanks. Great. You nailed some of that, definitely.
That's what it is? Is that it?
I felt good about it. I felt really strong.
Hey, you shouldn't feel bad about it. It was really good. Okay, so last, I would like you to do that whole thing again as if it was a silent movie. So,
Oh,
here we go. Silent movie. Well done, blue team. That was fantastic. Come on back, red team. You're getting some responses from here. You go Evan and Paige, and it's behind him. And
apologies for the accent.
It's fine. Come on back, blue team. Come on back. So, yes, you get to decide now. Is it blue or is it red? Just shout blue or red in the chat there, and we'll award 5 points. Who's clicking? Who is that? It's stopped now. Good.
She runs a tight ship.
What are you, click police?
Yes. We got quite a lot of red coming in, but some blue. Oh, now it's gone blue. It was all red until now it's all blue. Red is
I was going to say, the Blues tried to do pantomime without having any clue what it is. That is proper improv. That is bravery, you know what I mean?
I absolutely agree. Reds, though, I think it's pretty close. Blues have caught up, but red, but okay, I agree with that. So Lucy has asked for blue to be given an extra point for attempting pantomime, having never seen one. And I agree with that. But the 5 points goes to the red team. So over to you.
Oh, no. Don't do that.
No.
The scores are 7 to Manchester and 4 to Los Angeles.
Okay, so Manchester is still winning. Okay, good to know. So Manchester won that. Red team captain then, Lucas. What would you like to play for the next head-to-head?
Oh, we'd like to play a game that we've never played before, ComedySportz UK. We'd like to play No Eyes.
No Eyes. Okay, so we've just been told this by LA, so it's very brave of you to try it out, Lucas.
You should give him an extra point, Bron.
You reckon? Why are you giving away points? You're losing.
I mean, there's inflation like crazy over here, so I don't know.
That was so kind of them. Give them an extra point back.
Okay, I'll give red team one of blue team's points, and then blue team back the point that they gave to the red team. So
we watched it before we gave it to you.
There we go.
So that's great.
It's still 7-4. So I need from the audience then your favorite letter of the alphabet. Put that in the chat for me, please. Your favorite letter of the alphabet, and I'll explain the game. This is another one-on-one round, isn't it? So who from the red team is going to start and who from the blue team?
I'll start this time.
Okay, Lucas, and then blue team.
I'll start this time.
Great. So we got Lucas and we got Paige. We got some good letters coming in. Let's wait for a few more. So people are very quick off the draw there. So the way this game works, I'm going to give them a letter, and from there on in, they are not allowed to say any words with that letter. If they do say the word with that letter, they have to rotate out, and Felix is going to count the number of rotations. Is that correct, Felix?
It is correct.
Good. Okay, loads of letters coming in. I like that Rob has spelled Z-E-D, as it should be. So I think we're going to go with Lindsay's because this is the first letter of her first name as well. So we're going to go with L. So any words with the letter L in, you're not allowed to say. I will be sounding the whistle. I'll rotate you out. Best of luck. And red team. I need a suggestion as well.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to steal that from earlier too. I'm going to take. No. David is Lucas's wife. What? I don't know what that means. Sorry, there's a lot of chatting going on in this chat. I'm going to take another one of these titles from the musicals from earlier. Tom's Frog. Is
Tom's frog.
Tom's frog. That's your suggestion, Tom's frog. Lucas, no L's. Off you go.
Give Tom back his frog. Give Tom back his frog. Oh, hey, you're here to join our protest?
I just want to tell you how brave I think you are.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. But you've got to join us.
I'm a peaceful.
That's an L. Switch it out.
Such a great suggestion. However, I prefer to watch.
Hang on a minute. Don't you think Tom should be getting back his frog?
Well, who am I to say the Minister of Frogs? I think Tom knows very completely.
Oh no! Back in page.
That frog deserves to be free.
That frog was taken off him very not unfair. Ow!
Okay, he sent himself out. Come on in, Chris.
I led into.
That frog was taken from him very bad time.
It was a very bad time.
It was
But-
the worst of times.
For the frog, it could have been.
Could has got an L in it. Evan, back in.
Are you taking the frog into consideration in this situation?
At all, no!
Felix. Sorry, Lucas even.
At every moment.
And do you think that frogs deserve to be inside or outside?
I think frogs can be anywhere they want to be.
So then, why are you so opposed to Tom allowing...
What's wrong with Tom freeing the frog?
Tom and his frog have a very nice bond.
Then name the frog. Can you?
Kevin. That's right. Kevin.
Kevin has feelings.
That's 2 L's. So let's end it there. Kevin does have feelings, and Kevin is a fantastic name for a frog. Felix, what does that do to our scores?
Well, Lucas was fantastic at that, giving them 12 points to the red team. The blue team only has 6 points.
Ah, did they not? Oh, did it only won 2 rounds? Oh. Sorry, that sounded really patronising. I didn't mean it to sound like that. Okay, so red team, you won that. Would you like to play or pass?
Oh, we're going to try and capitalise, and we're going to throw the dice, and we're going to play role play.
You're going to play, right? Okay. You can have a rest. We're going to play the game of role play. What I need is a suggestion of let's have something that begins with the letter T. So throw that in there with the letter. I need to get someone else to do this. T. So this is the letter T, and the way this game works. Someone's clicking again. I think it's you, Lucas.
I think I've swapped one squeaky chair for another one.
You're a clicker.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Let me try a third chair.
How many swivel chairs do you own, Lucas?
Well, only one, but this I was on a stool and now I'm going for a kitchen chair or a dining chair, I think you call them.
Okay, you have to ignore this bottle in shop, but that is rainbow, right? So the game of role play, Dice Cam is ready. Dice Cam is there. Are you moving the game to that chair, Luca?
Yeah.
So, these are some fantastic words coming in. So the way this game works, they at any point during this game can shout to me, roll for. Shut up, Lucas.
Sorry.
roll for whatever reason, and I will roll the dice and give them the scale of 1 all the way to 10. So let's get one of these T words. Loads of good here. Tacky's good. Tricycle. Oh, that's good. Thomas the Tank Engine. And then someone wants to just know what is in Lucas's mug. Twig. I'm guessing no reply, Lucas.
I'm leaving it a mystery.
Okay. I think it's because they don't want you to accidentally say it's a cold drink and then lose points. That's something I dislike massively, putting cold drinks in mugs. As happened at previous shows. I think we're good. Shirts. Do ComedySportz have any? Well, Lucy, what a good prompt before we start this game. Yes, we do. If you go to www.mercht.com/C/CSEdUK, you can order a t-shirt there. We've got t-shirts specially designed for the lockdown, and they are being put in place in order to basically, get some funds for our players who are now out of work. So if you want to buy one of those, please do. I'll stick the link up in a second. Anyway, we've got our suggestion. Oh, thank you for that. I've lost my Zoom. Wait, I'm lost now. There we go. Thank you, Felix. So, yes, your suggestion is Twig. There was a lot of good ones in there, though, but Twig is what we're going to use. So, give me a shout when you want me to roll dice, Cam, and Twig, off you go.
I think my twig is going to be your twig in poo sticks.
I have been playing poo sticks for years. This twig. Bron, how impressive is my twig?
Okay. It is 8 impressive.
It's got a lovely diameter, a perfect length, hardly any nodules for friction.
It's the size of your arm. That's an insane twig.
Yes, I mean, you may argue it's a log, but I would say a twig.
Oh, I'm really gonna have to hide my emotions, otherwise he's gonna see that I'm a weakling. Bron, please roll to see how well I can hide how frightened I am.
1.
The size of it, the humanity! No!
Look, pull yourself together. It's only a game of poo sticks, man. Now, pick up your twig. We're going to throw it over the bridge. Right.
I suppose if there were people from America watching, they might not know what on earth we're talking about, but never mind.
Okay. How much do the Americans know what we're talking about?
Poo sticks are 5.
I'm sure they have a clue.
East Coast, yes. West Coast, no. That's pretty much what I imagine.
Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bron, what are the chances of me winning?
Well, let's see. It's a 1.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh no, I hit the bridge and it just landed back on the floor.
And my twig has flown into the Atlantic. That is how quick it was.
Now you are the official king of the poo sticks.
Oh, I know. You know what I win? Bron, what's out of 1 to 10, how good is the reward I get for winning?
Okay. It's a 7.
It's a 7. Look, it's this reasonably sized trophy. But it's still a trophy. Most people don't get anything. It's engraved with my name, mostly spelled correctly.
Yes, it's a coveted prize. But look, who's that in the river? It's Winnie the Pooh. We need to rescue him. How in danger is Winnie the Pooh?
Oh no. 6.
He might survive, but let's not bank on it.
But let's get to the bank. That's what I say.
Oh, there he is.
Help!
Wait, I've still got my massive stick. Hold on to my massive stick, Pooh.
This is what you've been practicing for all these years. Give me your massive stick right now in my hands.
How good is Pooh's grip?
Okay, that's what we're talking about. All right. It's a 3.
Oh no, Pooh!
Oh, no!
A few, no.
Oh. I shall inform Piglet immediately.
Okay, well done. I don't know where it went in my head.
Can I just ask the audience not to take points off us later for the fact that we have killed a childhood favourite? All right.
Yeah, let's not do that. Okay, so red team, you can have a rest now. Blue team, jump back in. What would you now like to play in order to counteract that?
Glad to know what poo stick is. I googled. We please play Three Corners.
Oh yeah, of course you can. I'll get a suggestion and I'll explain a bit more about that game. But yeah, please.
One of your players too, Bron.
Yeah.
You can. You can borrow Felix. I can't
Cool.
guarantee his face will stay visible.
We can only hope.
Yeah. Okay, so people, our American viewers are saying they know what it is, and then some people are just saying that scene was disgusting. So fair enough. While I remember, I'll just stick the t-shirt link in the okay, and there you go. So what I need is 3 different suggestions. So this is like a rotation game. So let's have Paige and Felix on the screen now. I'll go well. We need a suggestion for Paige and Felix. So I'm going to pinch something from what people have just been talking about. I might take some of these keywords. I'm going to take trustworthy for your first scene. Then let's take away Paige. Let's keep Felix and let's bring Evan. And we'll get another suggestion for that. Let's get something that you might find in your kitchen. So shout those up there. And while you're at it, let's have something that is blue that's not the sky or the sea. So something that is blue and something you find in your kitchen. So what goes up there? So we've already got 1 round. Let's see what we're going to do. Sapphire was the first thing that came up for blue. So that's going to be yours, Felix and Evan. Sapphire is your suggestion. So let's get rid of Felix. Let's bring back Paige. And let's see something else that we might have. Oh, that's a good word. Spatula is always a popular one, but I'm going to go with rolling pin. I call it the same. Yeah, rolling pin. Cool. So let's just rotate around again. Let's just double check those. So Paige and Felix, what was yours?
Trustworthy.
That's right. Then it's Felix and Evan.
Sapphire.
Right. And then Paige and Evan.
Rolling pin.
There we go. So whenever I say switch, they're going to switch to the next pair. So switch. There we go. Back to the beginning. Fantastic. Oh, Paige went away. There. So we're going to start with trustworthy. And I can say switch whenever I want. And we're going to go around these scenes with your suggestions. And that's the whole game. So here we go. Trustworthy. 3 corners.
Are you sure you need all my money, darling?
Yes, all your money.
Oh, okay. I do need my drive repainted.
Oh, I think I'll take that as well, please.
The drive?
Yes.
My goodness. We could roll it up for you.
Oh, Nan, that would be so thoughtful of you. And the clock.
My dad's grandfather clock.
Yeah, if you could wrap it up, I'm going to take it with me.
Switch.
Hey, Melissa. Snuggles,
Yeah.
come over here. Scooch a little closer. Come here, come here.
Hey, Dad.
Melissa, my beautiful daughter.
Mm.
It's time. You know, your dad's getting old. It's time for me to leave you the family jewel. I entrust you with it. Along with it comes great power. Open this box, please. You'll see what I'm giving you now. Please take it and open it in good health.
It's the
Switch. Switch.
I see you.
Mm-hmm. All right, are we going to bake these cookies?
We're gonna bake.
Switch.
So you want the floor as well now?
Yeah, I think all the hardwood.
Oh, this is a very high cost to get rid of the anthill.
Things have gotten very expensive, Nan. I can't explain the way money works.
Oh, I wish someone could.
Switch.
Dad, I can
Yeah.
talk to the animals.
I know. You'll find a lot of them don't have much to say. In my experience, it's not worth it, but there's a couple.
There has been a lot of requests for food.
Right, but there's one in particular. Look over there, just beyond the front lawn. Do you see that jaguar?
Yes. Jaguar. Oh, that's not good.
No.
Switch.
Okay, so are we gonna fold these croissants or what?
All right.
Switch.
Yeah, Nan, the sweater as well. I'll need it. It's chilly. Come on, Nan.
Switch.
The jaguar! Get it off me, Spookums! Oh, you've lost your voice entirely. The magic has backfired on you. No, baby.
Switch.
All right, are we going to sit down to this nice meal or not?
Yeah, let's sit down and have a pleasant family meal.
Super excited about it.
Well done, blue team. And Felix. Felix has been called to give you a point in the chat.
I love keeping track of all those extra things.
So would you rather just not have the point?
Oh, no, I'm having the point.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's fine then. Then there you go. So you get to decide in our chat again. Is it blue or is it red? Just shout blue or red in the chat and we'll count those up. So I enjoyed your accent, Paige. I thought that was pretty good, actually. Well done. It went weirdly Dick Van Dyke. But apart from that,
I'm not.
It's not bad.
That was one of the better attempts I've heard. Usually the American perceived English accent is, hello, my name is David. Oh, no, an accent that doesn't exist in reality. That almost sounded like a real person.
Yeah.
Not
I
bad.
like the way you pronounce clock. I thought you did a good job.
Thank you. I watch a lot of Acorn TV.
We got red, but we got a lot of blue here. Then red's caught up again. I think Ashley Benton has voted blue, but I think it might just be too late. Let's see. I'll just give it another second longer. But I think red has just taken. Oh, and Ashley Dots. It's battle of the Ashleys here. We've got Ashley Benton, Ashley Dotton. Blue one saying red. You just not. No one. Ashleys can't keep it together. I think it's going to just be red. Just though, very close that time. So 5 points to the red team. Over to you, Felix.
That gives the red team 17 points and the blue team 6 points.
Thank you. I am going to give the blue team, before you lose that screen. Go on back. I'm going to give the blue team some extra points. Mostly, I'm going to give Paige an extra point for that good accent. And I'm going to give Evan an extra point for joining in with the Pooh Sticks game because they needed a poo.
That is not sad looking. Yay.
I can't believe I just said they needed a poo.
We did.
Felix, I mean, you've got a point. You're welcome to donate it or you can keep it for yourself.
Oh, I will donate it to the blue team. They need the help.
Oh, well, there we go. So what are the scores going into our final round, Felix? Now we've done all that.
Now that we've done all of that, our final scores are 17 to the red team and 8 now to the blue team.
Okay,
You can do it, Blues.
There's 9 points in it. It's still possible, blue team.
Ron, this might be a moment that I can maybe mention that I am in fact a British citizen and wondering if maybe I could defect to the red team because this lead seems insurmountable.
Are you actually?
Yeah, I actually am. And,
That's brilliant.
It's because my dad was born there on this very day and he is watching. So can we say happy birthday to my dad?
Of course we can. Happy birthday, Dad.
Birthday!
Whereabouts in Britain was he born?
London, as far as I know.
Oh, London. That.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I've been a few
It's
times.
down south.
Down south, the southerners. Well, happy birthday, Evan's dad. We would sing the birthday song, but we tried to do it in this format and it sounds like noise. So it's probably not a good idea to do.
Makes sense.
Hey, Evan, we're matching.
Oh, yeah, look. I've got a unicorn book, too.
I'm happy to give Evan an extra point for actually being British. So give him
Paige has the better accent, though.
Excuse me, where's my points? I'm a British
We already
citizen.
knew you were. This was an exciting change that we weren't aware of. Have you thrown that on there, Felix?
I have indeed. Do you want another update?
Nah, it's fine. Okay, so the red team, you won that one. Oh, and in the chat as well, everyone's saying happy birthday as well. It's
Oh,
lovely.
nice.
Yay!
So let's find out from the red team captain. You won that round. What final walk forward would you like to play?
We would love to play Waiter, Waiter.
Okie dokie, fantastic. So for waiter, what I need is a load of let's get professions. Let's get things that are massive that you would never want to find in a bowl of soup. Massive things, animals. I don't know. Stuff. I'm gonna write the word stuff.
We've already had twigs. We've had massive twigs.
We've had poo.
Poo
We've had
sticks.
sticks.
Massive poo.
We've had Laura has called for Lucas to be given points because he's Welsh.
Oh, yes, please.
No, it's irrelevant.
Ah.
No point to that. Joe's just excited that two people have their passports at arm's length. To be honest, computer upstairs. I'm based downstairs at the moment because it's an easier setup for working from home. I would have had mine at arm's length as well.
Lucas and Evan are always ready to abscond at any moment. That's just kind of dangerous life they lead. That's what it's like being an improviser. You never know when they're going to come and get you.
That's the witness protection for you.
Someone's asked the red team to do the rest of the show in American accents.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that.
This game in American accents. Don't feel like you. We've got loads of excellent suggestions. I'm going to start with Pine Cone from Kara there in the chat. So Pine Cone is the suggestion. And waiter then. When you've got a joke, you will come to the soup and deliver your joke. So Pine Cone, off you go. Lucas, Lucas, there's a pine cone in my soup.
I'm very sorry. I've been up since 3 a.m.
Oh dear. Every time they make me laugh, Felix is going to give him a point. Waiter Evan, you had something in my soup as well. There's pine cone in my soup.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That really saps your evening.
Hey. Oh, this soup's delicious. Okay, I feel like that's the end. So let me go to some more stuff. Empire State Building. That is a massive thing. There is now an Empire State Building in my soup. Yes, waiter Chris, there's an Empire State Building in my soup.
Hey, what do you expect? You ordered the King Kong platter.
Awful.
Yes.
Waiter Evan, there's an Empire State Building in my soup.
Oh, that's terrible. Here, take this instead. Compliments of the chef, a big apple.
I like it. All right, that's all the Empire State Building based jokes. The accents are dreadful. Take a point off for Chrissy's awful accent there, Felix.
What?
Yep, it was dreadful. We've got loads of cool stuff. A Polaroid camera. There's an 80s throwback. Polaroid camera. Yes, waiter Paige, there's a Polaroid camera in my soup.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can shake it a bit.
Like a Polaroid picture. By the way, you're not supposed to do that. Waiter Evan, there's a Polaroid camera in my soup.
Oh, what an interesting development.
Nice. Waiter Chris, there's a Polaroid camera in my soup.
Hey, isn't that crazy? The table next door's got a Polaroid camera in their soup as well. I mean, snap.
It's a good joke, but the accent's still dreadful.
Get out of here.
Okay, next thing. Loofah's good. Let's go with cab driver. There's a cab driver in your soup. Someone who drives a taxi. Lucas, waiter Lucas, there's a cab driver in my soup.
I'm very sorry. This job is very taxing.
Waiter Evan, there's a cab driver in my soup.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. We'll comp your entire bill. It seems that's only fair.
Waiter Chris, there's a cab driver in my soup.
I'm really sorry to hear that. I'll make sure that we reduce the tariff.
Oh my goodness. Waiter Paige, there's a cab driver in my soup.
Oh, you really should have gotten this lifted sooner.
Yeah, nice. Waiter Lucas, there's a cab driver in my soup.
Oh, don't worry. I'll take it off your receipt. It's just here, mate. Just here. No, you've gone past it. Go back. Go back.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, we'll do one more. Let's see. Oh, that's good too. These are all fantastic, by the way. Let's see. People in the chat are asking for you to just stop, Tavner. Just stop doing it. Let's see. Let's get. Let's have a nappy changer, a diaper changer. Like I guess one of those trays. So, waiter Chris, there's a nappy changer in my soup.
Oh my God! I'm sorry, when you come here, you expect to be pampered.
All right, we'll leave it there because we don't want to hear any more of that. That was horrific.
On behalf of Chris, I apologize.
Well, thank you very much to our guests for joining us. Thank you all the way from LA. Is there anything, have you got any shows coming up you want to mention? Because, I mean, everyone can see all the shows at the moment, can't they? Over to you.
Well, we have one at our 7 o'clock, which is 2 a.m.?
I think it's 2 a.m.
If you're having a hard time sleeping.
Yeah, you know what? I'm mostly sleeping around 1 or 2. I might still be awake. Great. And how can people find out more about ComedySportz LA?
You can head over to our website. Evan, do you have it handy?
CSZLA.com. Or you can check out on the Facebooks, the Twitters, the Instagrams, CSZLA.com.
CSZLA.
CSZLA.
Oh, Z. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Great. So check out ComedySportz LA. And yeah, and if you want to support us, that's fantastic. We are doing these shows for free, but we will accept donations if you want to donate. Please do that. I'll just put this in the chat right now. That's ComedySportz with a Z.co.uk/virtual. And if you're like, I want to support you, but I want something in exchange, which is fair enough, then you can also go to mercht.com/c/CSZUK, and there you can buy a t-shirt designed by John Cooper, who is also in the chat, and I'm sure I'll tell you all about it. So I think that is all the business. I think, oh, one more thing. Next week, we are doing shows, but our shows will be Wednesday, 7 p.m., Friday, 12:30 p.m., and Saturday, 7 p.m. Wednesday, 7 p.m. show is Chorley versus Manchester. We're taking it right back to where we started off in Chorley 18 years ago versus Manchester. Friday will just be, I don't know, a normal show. And then Saturday is versus Dallas. So join us for those, please do. And if you've not already subscribed to our channel, CSZUK on YouTube, do that. It'll let you know when our shows are popping up. So I think with that, let's do a little fake drum roll. And Felix, over to you. What are the final scores?
Well, the red team walked forwards 6 times, giving them 22 points. The blue team walked forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that was it. So red team win!
Oh, it felt like it was going to go more than that. Well done, red team. Sorry, LA, but it's been lovely seeing you. And I just disappeared for a second. Thank you, Felix, as well, for helping us out. And if you want to play us out, over to Felix.
Today's winning team was Lucas Kirkby and Chris Tavner. Today's losing team, but guests from LA, were Paige Tierney and Evan Asher.
Bye-bye.
Today's ref was Bron Edge.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for coming. I've been Felix Janeway.